Welcome to the second episode of Huy! Ano nang
Anong
ganap?
ganap? Ang ganda ng
Talagang sumusunod
title.
yung katawan, te.
Oh, may ganun, may hagod. May, dapat daw ganun yung introduction. Dapat may hagod. Sumusunod yun.
Akala ko kung ano na nangyari kanina. Bumuelo.
Okay kaya, girl. Okay. Jen, thank you for joining me again today for the second episode. Pero ako
Yes,
kasi
of
yung
course.
nag-open sa first. So, ikaw na ngayon for the second. Go, take
I'm
away.
sorry po. Well, we need a lot of laughter, especially these days, di ba? Na dumidilim at lumalamig na talaga ang panahon. But anyway, coming from what we've discussed last time, pinag-usapan natin yung tungkol sa mga changes na nararanasan natin bilang mga migrants or bilang mga Filipino expats. So ano yung bago sa ating environment, sa buhay natin sa ibang bansa, which included dyan ang pagbabago ng panahon. So now, well, we're done transitioning to autumn. We're already in autumn.
Official.
Official, yes. And we even changed the time na pala last weekend.
Correct.
Na wala akong kamalay-malay.
So, yun din yung nag-change,
Nakalimutan
no?
ko na siya.
Yung
Na, oo nga pala,
time,
nag-change tayo ng time, yes.
yung pag-change ng time. At saka na po na ako kasi we're talking about we're in autumn na. Day na to, straight, na walang araw sa Iverdon Leba.
Talaga.
Covered
Dito
na siya ng
naman,
fog
oh really? And it lasts all day?
all day. Meron lang
Talaga.
yesterday na mag-hello si sun, but an hour.
Kaya
But
pala,
overall,
grayish ka na.
wag naman sana. Grayish. Grayish. Sabi nga, pag nasa ba si undertone? Sana naman.
Kaya, kailangan natin yung mga ganitong klase ng laughter and connections. Kaya yung ating next na topic is to continue kung ano yung nasimula natin pag-usapan last time, di ba?
Yeah. Before that, Jen, before transitioning to that question, right? Ano yung tumatak sa'yo nung sa first episode?
Na hindi ako pinawisan.
Kasi nga sabi mo, pawisin ka, tapos yun yung notice mo, hindi na ako pinapawisan, tapos nag-worry ka na, tapos nag-overthink ka na, dahil ako sa pawis. Nag-working na
Sabi
pawis.
ko, baka tamad lang din talaga ako ng mga panahon na
Kaya,
yun.
self-defeating na. Ikaw naman yung nag-internalize na kasalanan ko talagang lahat to. Okay.
But anyway, so ngayon, alam ko na that you also have to double the effort in moving, alam mo yun, in exercising kapag ka ganitong lumalamig yung panahon para pawisan ka.
True. And knowing na yung diniscuss natin last time, I mean, for me too, yung difficult part sa akin is really, how do people actually pivot from summer to autumn here? Meron ba silang ritual? Right? Kasi
Ah.
wala naman tayong ritual. Naalala ko lang ritual sa Pilipinas, pag December na, may naka-down jacket sa Cebu.
Lalo na ngayon, may Uniqlo na, di
Di
ba?
ba kasi malamig na talaga siya. So parang, may
I'm sure yung
jacket.
I'm sure yung naka-down na yan, may kamag-anak yan abroad.
Yun na nakikita ko na parang environmental cue na ritual na
Mm-mm,
ginagawa na parang,
mm-mm,
ay, December,
mm-mm,
ay, malamig. Kasi malamig-lamig naman, 24 degrees versus a bit cold and
mm-mm,
chilly.
mm-mm.
So, inisip ko, for other or Filipinos in general na lang siguro, paano ba nag-a-adapt yung isang Pinoy sa bagong country? At bagong country na may 4 na
Na
season.
seasons.
Specifically, itong season na 'to, autumn, winter. 'Di ba parang
Mhm.
collection sa ano, Paris
Oo nga.
Fashion Week,
Autumn winter
autumn, winter.
collection.
So, paano ba nag-a-adapt yung mga Pinoy sa pa-change or pa-shift na season na ganito? Kapag ikaw isolated, hindi man isolated, but you transferred to a new country na wala kang friends, country
Wala
na
kang
hindi mo
friends, wala
alam
kang
yung
family.
language, right?
Mhm.
Wala kang family. If may family ka dito, perfect. So, yun na yung parang
Mhm.
kakapitan mo while transitioning. So if you don't know anything or anyone in that country, where do you begin? And
Yes. That's a very good question.
gusto ko yung sinulat, 'di ba? Nakakapag-plug na kami dito, Mika. So this is a
Sige.
magazine that Mika created. Mukhang hindi siya, wala siyang, parang
Parang
nagiging
may
background siya,
reflection,
nagiging
nagre-reflect.
hazy siya.
Mm-mm.
Ayan. And this is a
Ayan.
magazine that Mika created. Mika has her own fashion line called Mika. Mika ba yun?
Mika
Mika
din. Mika
Concierge.
also, yes.
Right. So she created this magazine. She released it this year, right? The debut.
Yes, it's the maiden
Tapos,
issue. So,
may
very
mga
first
collection of
issue.
stories. And then, ang lola mo nandyan, girl. Si Jenny. Di ba? Tapos yung isang lolo natin,
May maarte dyan.
si George, nandito siya. Hanapin
Ayan.
natin.
Hanapin natin.
Ayan si
Page.
George Londob. Yung dakilang manunulat ng Pilipinas. Opo.
Ng Switzerland.
Ayan.
Excuse me.
Correct. Oh, Switzerland pala.
Hi,
Excuse
George.
me. So, Anita din, so may maraming Pinoy dito. May na-meet akong mga Pinoy din.
Parang ano siya, girl, pang Filipino talaga, pang Filipino kasi talaga siya. Kaya
Correct.
maraming Pinoy dyan.
Correct. And I think it's very wise kasi the way that I was thinking, like the way Filipinos integrate in a new country, ewan ko ba? But yung first talaga nating iniisip is, meron bang Pinoy dito?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And for others, they might say na, ba't ka makahanap na? For my husband, it will be very weird na if I travel to a new country, di naman ako like, meron bang Swiss dito? They don't ask those questions. But for us Filipinos, we have this innate, I don't know, innate magnet to look for a fellow Filipino talaga. Like, meron bang Pinoy dito? And this is one thing great about this magazine because it's a collection of, it gives you the map kung sino yung mga Pilipino na dapat mong tsikahin,
At may
yung
picture
ginagawa
pa.
nila dito. May pa-picture pa, at saka may mga addresses ng business sila. So parang, kumbaga, kung pupunta ka ng Switzerland tapos first time mo, you're a Filipino, this is the magazine that you should bring.
Yes.
Or
And
you
this
should
is,
read.
maybe also, this is going to be a very good gift, di ba? Kung may kakilala ka na
Correct.
bagong dating, bagong
Correct. Ito na
salta.
yun. Ito na,
Oo.
bigay natin to sa embassy. Di ba? Mag-gift na tayo doon. Anyway, na-mention ko tong magazine na to kasi gusto ko sinulat dito ni Mika. Yung sa story
Mhm.
niya.
Sige,
Kasi
basa.
yung, di ba, parang kapitulo, no, not to mock, but anyway, sabi niya dito, may question dito like, life in Switzerland, how is it living here? So, blah, 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 blah. But sabi niya na, yung referring to the first time that she transferred
Arrived
here.
here. Mhm.
Yeah, arrived here. Sabi niya, I felt so lost. It drove me crazy at first. And I think all of us can relate to this.
Yes,
It
of
drove us
course.
crazy in different levels, in
Mhm.
different degrees. Tapos sabi niya, that was until I met my Filipina friends who lit up my
Woohoo!
with laughter. Tayo lang ba? Like, naghahanap ng mga Pinoy, fellow Pinoy? Kasi for Mika, that was her story na una kong ginawa pagdating dito is to look for fellow Filipinos. Kasi parang
Maghanap
that's
talaga
what
ng,
she did
oo.
too before in the past, right? Like, she looked for other
Mm-mm.
Filipinos and that's where she started. What are your thoughts on that?
I think,
Balitaktakan, were your thoughts
bali,
on that?
what are your thoughts? I can speak
Sige,
my
go.
thoughts.
You can. Sige, go.
I think yung connection is really very important for us, di ba? Kasi parang, meron nga akong kaibigan na sabi niya na, alam mo, well, hindi naman siya Filipino, but also from a warm country. Sabi niya, alam mo, in my country, you'll never feel alone. Kasi literally, you will never be alone. And I realized na, oo nga, it also applies to us, sa mga Pilipino. Talagang palagi kang merong kasama. Palaging either may nakabuntot sa'yo or palagi kang may binubuntutan. But bottom line is, never ka talaga nag-iisa, di ba? And then
And
when you come to...
yung friend mo galing, like in what?
From
what
Venezuela siya.
Oh,
So,
Latin country.
Latin country. So, we share, marami tayong sinishare ng mga values with them, di ba? And na-realize ko na, oo nga, that's also very Filipino. And then when we go to countries na mas malalamig, mas, well, I don't know, develop, siguro mas na-observe din natin na mas isolated yung mga tao or they value so much their privacy kasi and individuality, di ba? Whereas tayo, no, we have to be part of a group. We have to be, well, not necessarily part of a group, but we have to be with a group. We have to be with more than just one person. Kailangan may kasama talaga tayong tumatawa, kumakain, magbabanyo. Di ba? Yung nagre-recruit pag pupunta sa comfort room, di ba?
Totoo
Mga
yun.
ganyan na tipo. So we really have this need. It's
Mhm.
because pagdating natin sa ibang bansa, everything is so unfamiliar, di ba? Yung
Mhm.
sistema, yung infrastructures, yung
Lengguwahe.
weather, for
Yeah, the
one.
weather.
So
Exactly.
ano pa yung natitirang pamilyar sa atin? But if we meet someone, kababayan, kahit first time natin na na-meet, that already is familiar. Kasi
Yeah,
alam mo how Filipinos think
yeah.
somehow. Alam mo kung ano yung kiliti nila. Alam mo kung ano yung mga salitang pwede mong sabihin that will not offend them or that will
Mm.
be fun for them
And that's
also.
why we look for Filipinos.
And that's what
Kasi
we look for.
yung story ko naman about this is, yun nga, di ba? Parang yun yung first na hinahanap mo. Probably like the first 2, 3 months. Parang in awe ka pa sa paligid mo. Parang, oh my God,
Parang turista ka pa,
Switzerland.
di
Parang
ba?
yes, yun yung feeling.
Mm-mm.
Turista na 90 days yung pass. Yung 90-day visa. Na parang, oh my God, ang ganda ng paligid, ganyan-ganyan. But then, syempre, marirealize mo eventually that, oh my God, this is my second home, and eventually becomes your home, right? So sabi ko parang, hold on, I think parang hinahanap na ng katawang lupa ko yung community. Kasi sabi mo nga,
Mhm.
in developed countries, they value their individuality. They're
Mhm.
practically in an individualistic lifestyle, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
But tayo, from Philippines
Barangay tayo.
specifically, we're not individualists, right?
No,
We thrive in a group
in a group.
with others. So
Yes.
hinahanap natin yun. So eventually, naghahanap ka na ng other Filipinos. Yun nga,
Mhm.
there. Yung story ko nun, syempre, una ko talagang inasa sa sarili ko, saan ba pumupunta ang mga Pinoy? Asian shop. Sabi ko, oh, may Asian shop sa Ipoh. May mga kawangis na mga Pinoy. Na parang, baka Pinoy to. So, you spark that conversation. Parang, may Pinoy ka, Pinoy ka. So, yung excitement ko makita ko ng parang Pinoy, talagang, oh my God, Pinoy. And then when you ask that question, sabi niya, tapos magtatay or mag-Vietnam yan, or I don't know. Parang nakaka-sync ng heart na parang, hindi siya Pinoy. Parang ganun.
Disappointed.
Correct. Meron pa akong second funny story na nasa grocery store and talagang Pinoy looking siya. Sinusundan-sundan ko talaga siya, girl. Sa Migros to ha. Tapos may akay-akay ako na bag, yung grocery bag. Tapos sinusundan-sundan ko talaga siya, hoping na baka magkasalubong yung paningin namin. Tapos eventually, at magkakatanungan kami na, "Uy, Pinoy ka?" Ganun. Parang sinusundan ko lang siya. Tapos eventually may kausap siya. Tapos Thai. So sabi ko, ay, okay, walang Pinoy. So, talagang
Mm.
hinanap ko yun. Parang, that comfortable feeling of being
Yeah, I think we
among
really long for that.
Filipinos.
Kasi nga, it's something familiar. Parang, for once, meron kang alam, meron kang kakilala. It really creates,
Even if
tapos
hindi mo naman kakilala, di ba?
oo, exactly. Gusto mo ko makilala.
Oo,
Pero
but the
kasi yun yung feeling natin na parang
oh,
kakilala mo na kaagad, di ba?
yung common
Parang,
denominator is parang,
mm.
taga-Pilipinas ka, oo, taga-Pilipinas. Perfect. Ito na, makakilala. Best friend na tayo, ha? Kasi
Kasi
bago tayo
bibigay mo na lahat.
nag-start,
Ito yung number ko, ito yung address ko, di ba?
overshare. But
Ito yung Facebook ko.
which is another topic. But feel ko talaga na I think some Filipinos really felt that too. Na parang,
Mhm.
especially if medyo matagal-tagal nang hindi nakakasalamuhan ng Pinoy.
Yes.
Talagang
And our tendency pa is that once we meet someone new, di ba parang, ipapakilala na yan sa mga kakilala niya.
correct. Network na
Hindi
to.
naman, we don't really remain exclusive like, isa lang yung Pilipino na kakilala ko and then that's it.
I think it becomes like a social responsibility of a Pinoy.
Oo nga.
And you mentioned, Jen, that we're doing this, like we meet other Filipinos because when this is number 2 really, the objective is we want to recreate what we have back home.
Mhm.
Yung food talaga is
Yes.
number 1. Conversations, yung joke, laughter,
Music,
music, videoke,
videoke.
gano'n. So parang we try to recreate what we had back home.
Yes.
Bakit? Like, isn't that a challenge na you're here to integrate, tapos you recreate what you had back home?
But that's part of the coping mechanisms, I think. Well, to connect, that's coping, right? And then when you belong to something, a group or a community, babalik naman kayo to what's really familiar to all of you. And kapag when you're doing things that are familiar to you, andyan yung warmth ng camaraderie, nandyan yung friendship, nagkakaroon ng strong bonds. And you know that having strong bonds, that also equates to higher self-confidence or self-esteem. Which in return, kapag ikaw na lang mag-isa, well, there are things na ikaw lang talaga ang makakasolve, ikaw lang ang makakakope, di ba? Pero when you have this kind of confidence, and then siguro sa atin kasi importante, parang nagiging ano din siya, security net, that if
Yeah.
ever I try something on my own, kung hindi siya mag-work, may fallback ako at sasaluhin ako ng mga ka-groovy ko. Mga ganun na tipo. But it
Yung
adds
ka-click
to your
mo.
confidence kasi oo. Kasi imagine just resolving things on your own. Wala ka man lang ka-brainstorm, wala ka man lang sounding board, kumbaga. And confidence, you really need that. Kasi in-uproot ka from your country, or you uprooted yourself from what's familiar to you. And then pagdating mo dito, wala. I mean, people with high level of confidence would easily cope and probably integrate, but still, it's not the same as having someone, to go back to and to check, to validate maybe yung mga steps
And I
na
think it also
ginagawa mo.
depends, right? To say, for example, on your personality type, because your personality type also determines whether you probably prefer being in a group most of the time or being in solitary from time to time. Probably one thing that I observed is parang, say, for example, for Filipinos who had a very busy life back home, na talagang may schedule yung everyday nila, like work, etc., family, parang, may motion every day. Tapos biglang mawawala yun, tapos you transfer it here, your body will look for that motion. Like, nasa na ba yung motion na yun? So you don't have the absence of motion, tapos wala na yung familiar things that you identify yourself with as a Filipino or nasa Pinas ka, which eventually made your body feel na parang, these are cues of safety. Sabi mo nga, social net, right? Parang net mo sila kung ano mangyayari.
Tapos, di ba yung parang you have your cheerleaders kapag if you belong to a group na
Yung
parang,
ano,
okay,
girlfriends mo.
Oo, exactly. Oh, gusto ko tong gawin. I want this business. And I have the resources to start it. Ganun na tipo. But then, wala ka namang moral support. Walang nag-ienganya sa'yo, nag-encourage, nagpo-push. So that's also really important. At yun yung role na ginagampanan ng mga connections natin.
And that's the connection that we're trying to rebuild here.
And I'm sure we all have very good friendships back home, di ba? Na iniwanan natin. Eventually, kasi yung distance, yung pagkaiba na rin kayo ng context, yes. So, tapos iba na rin yung context. I mean, they would listen to you, makaka-relate sila. Of course, they're very good friends, right? And you do the same for them. But then eventually, may kulang na. May mga aspects of your lives na dahil nasa magkaibang bansa kayo.
Naghahanap ka ng someone to talk to. Of course, diba? Like, you miss your friends back home. But the topics that you always probably would find exciting were the topics that you discussed a very long time when you were still there.
Exactly.
Of course, it helps, right? Because it still makes you giggle, it still makes you laugh, it's still very relevant to you.
Yes.
But with what you're facing as challenges in a new country, oh my God, I hope I can share this. Pero ayaw mo namang sirain yung mood ng group. Kasi parang, ikaw lang din yung nagdadala nun, and then you share it with them na parang, so how can we help you really specifically? Hindi mo din alam na parang, not sure if I need help, but I just need someone to talk to. But iba din naman kasi yung establishing a network here, knowing Filipinos here, and you knowing that eventually you will meet them. Eventually, may interact mo sila in person because in-person contact is different from online contacts.
Yes. Eventually, magtatawanan kayo, pwede mo siyang hampasin.
Di ba? Kasi yun yung cue natin, natanggap ka na sa community, tanggap ka na sa tribe. Kapag may physical pain ka na nadadama, it helps really to congregate. And I think then, yung point of congregation, it's great. It's great for us, really. Mind, body, spirit. We need a space where we can congregate because definitely with this weather, on top of everything that's happening and all the news that we're hearing, if you don't have a community that you can go back to. If you have a
Mhm.
family, fine, because family naman serves like you as your base. You can also add spice by
Yes.
having those communities that you can congregate in. And then
Mhm.
we're social beings. Alam
We
naman natin na
are.
kapag we don't get to socialize, kung anong impact sa atin nun. We
Natawa pa
watch
more.
Tawa Pa
So,
More.
oo. And that's another thing na gusto kong i-connect dun sa
What's Tawa Pa
pinag-usapan natin
More?
kanina, di ba? At Tawa Pa More Reloaded. It's a show by Bubay, Pipita Cortez, and Ian Reid. It's a comedy show, stand-up, which is also very musical, as you know,
Sino nga
sa
yung
mga
sino
Pinoy.
nga yung producer? Yung nag-invite
Yeah, Ira, si
Ira?
Madam Ira organized it for the second time. They were also here last year, pero hindi, first time kong nanood nung Saturday, and it's really hilarious. Super hilarious talaga. Na,
Marumi
wala
ba
lang,
yung
naghahampasan kami ni Arlo. Hi, Arlo. Going back, that's the point. Yung mga yung mga taong nagpunta doon, yung mga Filipinos who were there, um, definitely they belong to different groups, and actually gusto ko nga i-congratulate talaga si Ira kasi ang daming from different cantons, not only from Zurich area, but ang daming mga galing. Well, Arlo for one is from Bal, and then I met Tita Marivic, I think she's from Ticino, and may mga nagkumuha na ng hotel just so they can really watch the entire show. Kasi hindi na sila aabot if they go back with the train, or even if they drive, that's too late in the night, diba? So, you have this, nandun yung dynamics,
may
yung
appetite mo
interaction.
to like really go and see and be with other
Exactly,
Filipinos.
diba? Kasi that's, you have to reserve, you have to dedicate the entire weekend for that
And
if
for
you're
people from
going there.
Ticino who stayed in a hotel, 2 days yun. Like, if you think about it,
Exactly,
dedicated 2 days.
exactly.
What not to love, right? I mean, knowing na entertaining, knowing na Filipino jokes, knowing na may fellow Filipinos dun who understands you, who understands your kilite in a millisecond.
Yes.
Parang nagka-clock lang kayo ng dalawa, like, eye to eye, and then nagigiggle na kayo. It's very heartwarming to see how we're thriving and how we're finding our little corner that we can call
Mhm.
home. And that
Yes.
this little corner is mobile. It can be in Zurich, it can be in Geneva, but there are pockets of small corners where we Filipinos can really feel like this is home. Parang ganun. Parang, I feel to
Exactly. Oo,
Parang,
and andun yung warmth, yung Filipino warmth talaga, di ba? Na mararamdaman mo na, okay, I belong here, these are my people, I am their person.
mm. So, do all Filipinos reach out, or do all Filipinos like really look for other Filipinos, or meron namang Filipinos na talagang like I don't want fellow Filipinos. Meron bang ganun? Or probably dun nagsa-start na parang, gusto ko munang mag mag I don't know, mag-isa, tapos eventually I will find my group. Kasi I think that's what happened to me. Parang I have other priorities in life, family, work, blah blah. It's very difficult to diversify your network.
Yes.
So parang
That could
dun ako
also,
nagsimula.
mhm.
Tapos I think around this year, ako parang diversify nga. Sabi mo diyan, yung ginagawa natin yung food, conversation, jokes, music, laughter, congregation of Filipinos, etc. Yung rason talaga nun is we want to create a warm environment for us, right?
For
Like
ourselves, yes, I think
warm
so.
and familiar
Mm-mm.
environment for us Filipinos.
Mm-mm.
Which actually, if you connect it to like the main topic, yung adaptation during this time, it's actually helping. Yung
Yes.
changing of season from init to malamig, parang
Mhm.
summer spring collection to autumn winter collection. Talagang that transition is hard for us. But I think having a warm environment, be with other Filipinos, and then alam mo na yung ginagawa natin when we congregate by food, by laughter, that's very heartwarming for us.
Parang if it's hot, if it's cold outside, let's keep it warm inside
Inside.
us.
Yes,
Our
gusto ko yun.
community.